So after playing around with Snapchat for a few weeks, I'm finding it very undemocratic and not very social for social media. First, undemocratic. If you have a Discover channel and you can have 4 or 5 people creating content for you, then you have a channel that people can share. So if you're one of the big media players with a Discover channel, then you're fine. You can have shareable stories that go all over the place. But if you're just an individual, then you're stuffed and you got nothing. So it's one rule for the rich and one rule for everybody else. And the second point, it's not very social for social media. I see journalists using Facebook and Twitter to share their Snapchat stories because there's no way to do it within Snapchat. So there's no real way to expand your audience, to promote what you're doing on Snapchat except by other means, and that seems a fatal flaw. So from this media perspective, anyway, if I'm trying to find journalists, all the journalists I found who are using Snapchat, I found through other means. Snapchat is simply not very social. Now think about what these two things mean. Not very democratic, not very social, for where media is going. When Facebook and Twitter emerged, everyone saw them as potentially democratizing media. No one's going to say that about Snapchat. I mean, it's good for keeping up with friends, but if all your news of the outside world is going to be coming only through these major discovery channels, well, what does that say? It says there's very little potential for using this medium in the ways we've thought about for other social media, like citizen journalism or community organizing and activism. And to me, that's quite depressing. We're moving away from democratizing forms of media to more centralized authority in our world news. That can't be good.